Hello everybody, welcome to today's session. In today's video, we're going to go over the midweek analysis, how the markets have played out since the market opened on Monday, and what potential trading opportunities we have for the rest of the week. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick with us until the end. You know the drill. So let's check out, we're going to start off with DXY. So we got DXY, obviously it's in a clear uptrend as prices broke above this high and has constantly been creating higher highs and higher lows. So obviously at the beginning of the week, we anticipated to see prices keep on pushing higher until it hits yay high. But our view was that we wanted to see prices retrace before they took off. So prices have already done that, retraced here. Yesterday's candle closed obviously a pin or a hanging man on a support structure. Now today's candle, I was anticipating to see it close bullish so that it can initiate or it can indicate that prices are most likely going to keep on pushing higher. But so far, prices are still just dancing around. We're going to wait and see how this candle closes. If it closes bullish, that will be our green light to take buy trades and push until somewhere there. And once prices hit there, I'll be anticipating to see some kind of a deep retracement before we keep on pushing higher, obviously. However, if prices don't close solidly bullish here and on the lower time frames, such as the 4-hour, as you can see here, prices have just failed to break that resistance structure. Prices have failed to break it here. We had the CPI today, a lot of volatility. Obviously, we see prices tried to break above here, pushed until it hit the 7-8 Fibonacci key level, and then now it's back on this trend line. So obviously the move on the daily will be initiated by how prices play out on this time frame right here. So should prices break below this trend line, we'll be looking for sells, and the main picture being, as this is from the weekly perspective, we see how prices have been solidly bullish. So we anticipate to see if prices, obviously they have a high probability of pushing higher as they just broke above that high. Now, if that move is initiated on the 4-hour, if prices break below this structure here, what I'll be anticipating is prices will have begun retracing until somewhere on this broken trend line, where it will actually confluence with this structure here on the weekly. So if prices on the 4-hour start pushing lower, we'll obviously be looking for prices to keep on pushing lower until it hits these lows somewhere here. These lows, which is around 103.50 or something. So you can see 103.50 is somewhere here. So it's this structure here that prices will be retracing to, should prices break below here. Now, obviously, this will all come down to how today's candle closes. So yeah, if prices break below here, we'll be looking for prices to swing low until somewhere here. However, if today's candle closes bullish, as I said before, if it closes bullish, hopefully on the lower time frames, we'll see a break above here. Then we'll be looking for a retest on this structure, and then to look for a swing high until prices push somewhere up there. So that's our game plan on DXY. Now on JPYX, prices are still kind of ranging. Prices are still ranging. However, we know that the JPYX is inversely correlated to the US dollar. So that means if the US dollar becomes weak, we should be seeing buys here And should we see the US dollar be strong, then we'll see sells here as prices will break below here. So the US dollar really is going to anticipate what's really going to unravel on the whole market, right? So how will that be affecting other pairs? USD JPY, obviously we can see prices are on a support structure, a resistance structure, excuse me. So should prices be selling on the US dollar, we'll be looking for sells on this structure, on this pair, excuse me. We'll be looking for sells on the JPYX, the US dollar, Japanese yen, excuse me. And should we see prices be strong, we'll be looking for those buys. Euro USD, should the US dollar, yeah, so this is the trade we took today. We go stopped out at break even. We took a Euro USD sell. So let me talk about the trade a bit. So prices hit this resistance structure. This was the most recent low. Prices pushed lower than that, gave us a retest, and then this indicated as prices are going to continue selling. We took a sell with our stops above that candle. Prices pushed 1 hour in our direction. We went break even, and then after that, prices stopped us at break even before the CPI unraveled and did all that. So that's the importance of trade management. Had we not been break even, prices would have stopped us and making us lose whatever we had risked. So I'll say this, and I always say this, I'll say it again. Trade management is one of the pillars of a good winning trading strategy. Excuse me, something went wrong. So that's how the Euro USD trade played out. So how will today's analysis be affecting this pair? Let's take it from a higher perspective. So should the US dollar become weak, we'll be seeing prices break above here. And once that happens, we'll be looking for prices to swing high until somewhere there. And that's where we'll be exiting our trades. How will this be affecting the GBP USD? Prices will break above this high, possibly give us a retest to keep on pushing higher. Granted, this all is when the US dollar is weak. So obviously, if it becomes strong, if today's candle closes bullish, then we know it will be the opposite of this. So should prices today close bullish, like let's take an example of this one right here. If today's prices close bullish, we'll be seeing prices dip. But if prices close bearish, then we'll be seeing prices, keep on pushing higher again. So it all comes down to today's perspective, but I believe I was very clear on the DXY, so I don't think we have any confusion. And that will actually give us the view on JPYX. So we'll know if prices will be breaking below or prices will be pushing higher. So let's see how today's candle closes, and that will actually give us the answer that we need to know how we are going to trade the rest of the week. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you watching thus far. If you've enjoyed this video, consider giving us a like, subscribing, and sharing with a few friends that you believe will find value in this video. Till next time, guys, appreciate you all. Take it easy out there. Peace.